SpaceX. I know you might have heard this term, right? Ever since the company founded by our hard-working and tech enthusiast Elon Musk, the company has been shining among the space industry by winning the hearts of every people. This company might be the most popular company where every investor is looking an eye to invest in it. But why is SpaceX so popular than others? This is just because of the vital success that SpaceX has achieved in launching satellites and landing the rockets back safely on Earth. This is something that nobody has ever achieved in the space industry. Due to immense success, Elon Musk became the first privately funded company in 2008. Since then, SpaceX has been continuously shining higher by launching several cargo vehicles to the International Space Station, ISS, and grabbing the contract from NASA to fly astronauts on Mars as well. And Elon Musk's plan to put astronauts on Mars before NASA making an attempt is an interesting factor. Through several years, SpaceX has achieved the milestone with its countless successful projects, and many people are looking for an answer. How does SpaceX make money? Well, in order to reply their answer, we have figured out how SpaceX makes tons of money. So if you're looking to get this answer, stay tuned and watch the video till the end. Hello guys, this is Connor from TechLocker, and today in this video, we'll look at the amount which SpaceX makes every single year from his various tech inventions. Hey wait! Before starting our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest videos. So, let's get started. As SpaceX is a multi-dollar company that entirely works to lower the cost and expenditures of space travel, it is no surprise that this company owns several multiple rockets and spacecraft. This privately owned company does not share its finances publicly, and nobody except for SpaceX knows this answer. How SpaceX makes money is still a questionable answer, and more like a guessing game to several financial folks out there. However, according to Motley Fool, this multi-billion-dollar SpaceX makes all of its money through operating three several business segments, and they are commercial launch services, commercial satellite services, and now also with NASA. The commercial launch services by SpaceX. That segment contracts with companies and governments to launch satellites into orbit. This is their primary source of revenue, and SpaceX earns a large amount that you cannot think at all. Pretty cool, right? SpaceX commercial satellite services consist of contracting with several satellite networks to deliver all the payloads into orbit majorly for them. They primarily perform these services for its various set of clients, including weather forecasting, communications, and many global broadcasting companies. However, the NASA segment of SpaceX focuses majorly on the launch of the NASA payloads directly into the space and directly cooperates with NASA. Currently, the man behind SpaceX, which everybody knows as Elon Musk, is aiming to develop a human lunar colony soon by establishing a base on the moon. Now that sounds something like a multi-billion-dollar company. This company currently brings all of his revenue from taking several expensive satellites directly into space for many telecom companies. But the real money is expecting to come through space tourism. Yes, you heard it right. Now you might be thinking, how will it happen, right? Well, this is something that will really blow your mind. With SpaceX and Starship, while originally designed as a Mars transport vessel and later tweaked to carry astronauts to the moon and back, Starship would also serve admirably as a space tourism vessel. Once the company gets the final procedure worked out, each Starship should be able to carry up to a total of 100 passengers on flights of essentially unlimited duration, to the International Space Station, to the Moon, or just round and round the Earth in orbit, providing maximum hours or days of space fun for its customers. And it can do this for a simple and fair price for all the customers. Musk has told that the operating cost of a Starship launch at just $2 million, which means when divided among all 100 paying passengers, that works out the cost of this one-time service will be just $20,000 per head. Several firms also pointed to Elon Musk's SpaceX plans to use the gigantic Starship rocket it is building to fly as many as 100 people around the world in minutes. SpaceX also said that Spaceship would be easily able to fly from New York to Shanghai in just 39 minutes, rather than the 15 hours that it takes currently by several airplanes to reach the destination. Now when it comes to talking about the money, back in 2018, the finance outlet estimated a total that SpaceX makes $1.3 billion per year. However, a Quora user named Hasib Ahmad wrote that SpaceX could be making even more than just $1.3 billion per year, given its $4.2 billion contract with NASA in 2017 and its 60 launches worth $7 billion. Heck, that's a lot of money. According to the report by Motley Fool, this space company charges commercial customers a nominal rate of $62 million per launch, particularly for this service. It also charges the government perhaps a total of $20 million more for complicated and major government space missions, such as putting science satellite into orbit for NOAA, resupplying the International Space Station, or launching a GPS satellite for the Air Force. Over the period of 4 years, which is from 2016 to 2020, the launches carried out by SpaceX has dropped down to roughly to the ratio of 60-40 in favor of many commercial missions against the government launches. But this company isn't stopping at all. SpaceX is becoming more competitive in bidding of government contracts because its average launch cost is $72 million per launch across the entire manifest of space. And so far till this year, this company has launched 6 times and is looking to conduct even 12 more launches into space by the end of this year. Well, that sums up to a total of 18 missions. According to the calculation of $72 million per launch and a total of 18 missions by the end of the year, it already seems that SpaceX makes a total of $1.3 billion, our best guess at SpaceX's annual revenues. SpaceX is very frank and open about saying that its commercial launches cost $62 million, but up until earlier this recent month, we were never quite sure what went into that cost. After Musk's presentation at the Code Conference at Rancho Palos Verdes earlier this month, we came to know that the first stage of a Falcon 9 rocket cost SpaceX somewhere between $30 million and $35 million to build, and we also came to know that the first stage makes up 70% of the total cost of building a Falcon 9. Therefore, the rocket part of a SpaceX rocket launch costs at most $50 million, which includes the cost of fuel that Musk has previously estimated at about 0.3% of launch cost. That means that just a total of $12 million per launch. The entire $62 million that SpaceX charges, minus the $50 million that costs SpaceX to build a rocket. However, both must pay for the company's overhead and deliver its profits. To be honest with you, these billions of dollars might not even affect what SpaceX is planning to make a serious amount of money in 2021. Nor the amount $900 million is taken into consideration that have been invested by major companies like Google. The Forbes says that the valuations of SpaceX was $32 billion in 2018, which is the primary reason why Wall Street is hungry and wanting this company to go public. So in that way, the stocks of this company can be publicly traded and anyone can have the opportunity to buy the stocks, and potentially, if the company performs well, you know the answer of how much money you'd be getting to become a $1 million rich person. And when we talk about how much is SpaceX worth in 2021, still, several people don't know the answer. Well, as of March 2021, the market valuation of SpaceX is $74 billion, which is entirely double what it was worth in 2020. In the end, what we all know is that this privately owned space company is worth billions of dollars, and in the next few coming years, SpaceX will become one of the most successful companies in history, if it keeps continuing innovative and creative space tech for big giants like NASA, and especially for the US military. If SpaceX ever does create to colonize the entire Mars and turn into a Martian city, it'll be a major and significant game changer that no company has ever done till now. In both the space innovation as well as the financial one, Elon Musk is a brilliant and one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, and no wonder why several business people are peeping into his achievements and looking to eat a piece of pie. Well, this sums up the entire video about how does SpaceX make money. So what do you think about SpaceX? Will it continue to grow and become successful in the future? Or is Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin looking to take Elon Musk down in the space industry? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and we will be happy to hear from you. And if you are a fan of our videos, then be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for spending your quality time with us.